Yo, 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 thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Welcome Home Dad. I'm your host, Terrence. If you didn't get a chance to tune in to find out what the show is about, go ahead and hit that following video and we'll give you an intro on what Welcome Home Dad is. Today I got a guest with me. Definitely met this man out here on the courts. So he was out here busting my behind back in the high school days when we used to get it in. But now we out here grown men, we grown up. So I got my man out here. But first things first, y'all know how we roll. We're gonna go ahead and break the ice. So I'm gonna ask my man here 5 random questions. And you don't have to give me an answer as to why you chose them. Just pick and choose. So I got the first one for you. It's gonna be either Kobe or T-Mac.
Come on, man. Going with Kobe, man.
All right.
Going with Kobe. That's
my man said Kobe. 8 Kobe or 24 Kobe?
I'm gonna go with 24 Kobe.
All right. Legendary Kobe, 24 Kobe. All right, the next thing up, we got LeBron 06, Miami Heat LeBron or Ant-Man?
LeBron, man. LeBron, man. He ain't got a lot to prove.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The youngest still out there getting it in. Spades or blackjack?
Man, y'all gonna hate me for this. I don't know how to play no spades, so I'm gonna go with blackjack, man.
Hey, I'm in the same boat, bro. I'm in the same boat. Okay. Next up, we taking it to the football field. We're gonna go University of Florida or the U?
Florida.
Oh, man, you got orange and green
Florida,
on.
man. Florida, man. Florida, man.
My man said Florida. All right, next things up, we got flats or drums?
I'm gonna go with the flats, man.
All right, we got the flats cooking in the pot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man just hit y'all with the 5 random questions. I got to my right of me, I got my man Josh. He is actually going to go ahead and give you a little briefing about himself because, like I said, we bring in all different walks of life on this show. Go ahead, my man Josh, and tell him about yourself.
My name is Josh Chatman. Basically, I'm still, even at this age now, I'm still trying to figure out my walk and my path in life right now. You know what I mean? I'm just currently working, you know what I mean? Just trying to provide for my family, especially my 2 young daughters, you know what I mean? Just make sure they have a lifestyle that I wasn't able to have, you know what I mean? Give them everything that I wasn't able to have. And that's basically me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man Josh Chatman here. Now, I just want to know, I know you say you got 2 girls. I got 2 girls. You know, everybody say you got a little soft spot for the girls. Now, when you say you give them everything that they want, now when they run up to you, Daddy, can I have such and such? Is it yes right away? They hit you with the googly eyes, or?
Nah, definitely not, man. Definitely not. Everything has to be warranted, you know what I mean? But they still young, so right now I still, you know what I mean? I'm still in that little spoiling stage.
Yes,
but
sir,
as they get older, you know what I mean? Definitely want to differentiate things, you know what I mean? Like, you're not giving them everything they want just because they asking for it. But I just want to make sure, like, they understand, like, I'm the man that will always provide anything they ever need. They don't have to go looking nowhere else, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Y'all hear that? My man say he out here setting the table. So y'all young boys, definitely watch out. Y'all watching this later on down the road. So definitely, if you run into the young Chatmans out there, the young, beautiful Chatmans out there, y'all make sure y'all keep your game on point. Now, I know growing up, are you originally from Ocala or where are you from?
Now, I'm originally from Springfield, Massachusetts, and I moved here when I was young, about 8, and then I moved back, and then I moved back here. Right. So, you know what I mean? I was back and forth, but most of my life has been here in Ocala, though.
All right, and sports, like I said, I know I met you out on a basketball court. I know, obviously talented. I believe you went to Forest for a little while, if I'm not mistaken.
Went to Forest
you play any ball outside of high school? Or?
Yeah, I played at a college, actually, back in Springfield, Mass, at Springfield Technical Community College.
Okay.
And played there for 2 years and then came back.
Now, how you feel about Florida ball versus up north ball?
Honestly, man, it's not too much difference, to be honest. It's what I can say is, like, that grit and that attitude is a little different up there. But here, you know what I mean? We got a gym. We got outside every single day. There,
Yes, sir.
if it's cold, you ain't playing ball outside. You know what I mean? You got to have a gym.
No, that's real. That's definitely how it was up in the mill and Minnesota when I was living out there. So definitely shout out to up north. If y'all boys out there hooping, I definitely respect y'all hustle. Now I know, let us, growing up in life, tell us a little bit about your childhood, like anything that kind of stuck out with you as you were getting older, any role models in your life?
My biggest role model, I would have to say, is I hate calling him this because, you know what I mean, he's really my father, but it's my stepdad, you know what I mean? That's one of my biggest role models because, I mean, like, that's a big job itself, you know what I mean? Stepping up to a plate where somebody else wasn't there, you know what I mean? So definitely got to give him all the credit, man, because, man, he gave me everything I know, from ball to life experiences to, like I said, everything that I ever wanted, he was there to provide it for me, you know what I mean? So definitely got to say he's one of my biggest role models. And yeah, that's what I strive to be like.
You know, I know you said you had your stepdad in your life. Now, what happened with real pops in your life?
In and out of jail, you know what I mean? And then, my mom got fed up with that. And then as we get older, you know what I mean, you start to understand, like, if somebody really wanted to be there, they would be there, you know what I mean? So, and it's unfortunate, but, I mean, he tries to reach out now, but it's like to the point where I'm a grown man now, you know what I mean? So it's like 34 years old, I don't really need a dad. Like, my stepdad is my dad, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing that we can relate to right at this point in life, you know what I mean? And maybe later on down the line, I'll have a change of heart, but as of right now,
Nah, I feel that. I definitely feel where you're coming from. I didn't have my mom growing up, so I know it's kind of a little different than obviously a father figure in your lifestyle. But you know, as growing up, you want that family figure. But my grandmother was my mom growing up, so definitely she filled that spot. I grew up with pops. Now I know for yourself, does that affect you in any type of way? Did that affect you? Did that make you feel some type of way? You know, not having real pops in your life, but you obviously did have that father figure in your life. Would you say now, as you are a grown man, you said 34 years old, do you see any characteristics of your stepdad instilled in you that you teach your girls?
Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely has an effect on you though. But as for me, you know what I mean, it just shows me the kind of person that I know I don't want to be, especially for my kids, you know what I mean? But my stepdad, like I said, he gave me everything. He showed me how to be a man, you know what I mean? And I try to keep working on that every day and instill what I've learned from him as a dad and put it into my teachings, into my kids as well. So, you know what I mean? Definitely, all I can say is, man, I was just blessed, you know what I mean, that he was always there, though.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
What's a good memory that you have with you and your stepdad?
Me and my stepdad, my first, memories is playing ball, man. Like, he was tough on me, though, but he was tough on the court, too. I ain't gonna lie, that's where I get it from. But definitely, that was, something, just having that bond with your pops, being able to play ball together, that's definitely, my biggest memory, though.
Nah, and I feel that a lot of people, when you play sports, it does relate to certain things on and off the field or on and off the court. Like you said, your pops was tough on you on the court. He instilled that tough mentality. And obviously that kind of affects you growing up. You have that tough mentality, stick things out. Now, growing up, as we get into the teenage years of your lifestyle, is there in and out, we get in and out of trouble? Was there anything in your life that you were getting in and out of, like hanging with the wrong crowd or whatever the case may be?
Definitely. Actually, it wasn't even in high school. I got in trouble late in life, man. It was unfortunate, but I did some things that I'm not proud of. Got me in trouble. I had to do 2 years in prison, you know what I mean? But that's time. In those times, you can either fold or you can become stronger, you know what I mean? And I took every day and I became stronger, you know what I mean? My mind became stronger. I just was trying to learn from all these actions and knowing not to make these mistakes no more, you know what I mean? And honestly, it was God's work, you know what I mean? He sat me there, slowed me down, and focus on what's important in life. And I can honestly say I'm blessed because of that. It sucks the situation, but I learned a lot from it.
Nah, definitely. Now, when you were in there, I know maybe like the first day, you're like, dang, man, I really messed up. When did it really like set in? Like, bro, I'm really in here for a minute right now. Like, when did that set in?
Oh man, the first day, man, because you know what I mean. It's a total different lifestyle in there. You know what I mean. You getting told when to eat, sleep, shower. You know what I mean. When you can go out and get some rec in. It's totally different, and you don't get to see your family. You know what I mean. You don't get those calls. You don't get a lot of those letters. You know what I mean. Stuff outside of where you at is happening out in the real world that you have no control over. You know what I mean. And you just got to sit back and take it for what it is. You know what I mean. And it's unfortunate, but yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough.
And I hear that, and I know you was glad when that final day came and you was walking up out them doors. And now I know you said you got your two girls. Now, was your girl that you with now, is that what you were single then, or were you?
I was at that time I was single.
Okay, all right.
So I met her after I got out.
Okay, gotcha. And you guys are still together?
Yeah, we're still together.
All right. How long have y'all been together?
We've been together for 4 years now.
All right, 4 years, definitely. And she is from here, or?
She's originally from New York, but she's been here pretty much her whole life too.
Okay, definitely. No, I feel that. Now, relationship, we got a relationship cover. We definitely kicked the adolescence bucket. Now, right now, 34-year-old Josh. What would 34-year-old Josh go back and tell high school Josh?
Pretty much, man, listen, everything your parents say is true, man. Listen to them, man, and listen.
Y'all hear that? I hear that out there.
And definitely keep your head in them books, man. I wish I would have kept my focus more on schoolwork and learning how, like, lifestyle, like businesses and stuff, instead of, like, don't get me wrong, I like sports and stuff, but I wish like I had more of a business mindset more than sports, because when that basketball don't pan out, what do you have to fall back on? You know what I mean?
And that is real. Definitely, like they tell you, a lot of these kids, we grow up and we're like, man, I'm finna make it to the league or whatever, but you don't have a backup plan, because what about if something does happen, you get in trouble or you get injured or hurt, you got to have something. Me, myself, personally, I wish I would have learned more traits. Right. I did go to college. I did the whole finance degree, business management, but myself, personally, I wish I would have learned some more traits. Now, for yourself, growing up, I know we talked about Pops, that was your role model. Are there any kids that you know, or any kids in the community that you're out here helping, or anything that you're doing in the community to help out with the younger generation now?
I was a little involved, like being at the YMCA, still seeing all these kids grow up. But as of lately, as I had my kids of my own, I've been more focused on putting my time into them. You know what I mean? And because time don't stop for nobody.
Definitely.
But with that being said, I do definitely want to get back out there. I want to put my time into sports again and helping these kids that actually want to make it in ball. You know what I mean? I don't have the football background or anything, but in basketball terms, I definitely want to get back out there and help these kids out too.
Yes, sir. Now, I know you said we got two girls. What's your girls' names?
I have India and London. All
right, India and London. Yes, sir. Now, with India and London, what is it like when Dad wakes up in the morning? We got India and London coming to wake Dad. What's that like?
Hey, man, it's all hell breaks loose, man. But it's not. It's fun, man. It's cool. Every day is something different. Like you just see them grow, man, and like you just see different things every day. Like, when did you learn how to do that? How'd you do this? You know what I mean? But it's cool, man. They just growing so fast and they learning quickly, man. And it's definitely. It slows you down. It's life-changing, man.
Oh, yeah. It makes you sit back and look at the bigger picture. Like, man, these is my two little peoples here.
I made these.
Hey, man, definitely. And they will work your nerves, too. But it's all love. Now, are they taking up any sports? Are they doing anything right now?
My youngest daughter, man, she's so active. She does everything. But my oldest daughter, she's really into the gymnastics. So we got her doing gymnastics, and she's picking up on that fast. obviously when they get older, I want to introduce them to other things as well. You know what I mean? Not even sports related, but like I said, I want life, business, anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, they pick up everything pretty fast.
Gotcha. And if they want to get out there and start playing basketball, they get a little older. You gonna let them win a game, or are they gonna let you?
Definitely not. My pops ain't do it to me. And then my pops ain't never let me win. I can't let them win. No.
Nah, you ain't gonna even let them score 1 point, are you?
You know what I mean? Where it's warranted, but nah.
I feel that. Hey, man, it is what it is. I tell my girls all the time, hey, you out here on the court, you between these lines, you come out here and play with these boys. It ain't, hey, it's all love. We all here trying to get buckets. Now, what are some things? I know, like you said, we got your girls growing up out here, taking care of the family. What are some things that for yourself that you want to improve on, that you want to work on, that, or maybe you feel that you can get better at?
Man, you're getting better at anything every day, but I definitely would just want to, with my more time management, you know what I mean? Like, I spend time with my kids and everything, but I feel like I could be given more time than what I normally do. But just want with time management and also money management as well. You know what I mean? That's a big thing. Like, you got a lot of people out here struggling, and you know what I mean, just being able to put some money to the side, and you know what I mean, it's rough, but
it's
definitely
crazy,
time and money management, man.
Definitely
could work on that.
Nah, I mean, we all could do that. I mean, I try not to be lazy in my time. I try to spend it pretty wisely, but there are some days where it's just like, bro, I can't. I'm just procrastinating. And I mean, y'all know I'm the financial coach, but it's just like, even then, I took my daughter wanted something to eat the other day. I was like, man, okay, I don't feel like cooking. Let's just go grab some Taco Bell. We went to Taco Bell. I think she got a 3 hard tacos, and I got 2 protein, but $26. Yeah, so I understand. I'm like, bro, I can make this at home, $26 for this, but I'm just like, it is what it is. Definitely got to have that money management time. Now for yourself, where do you see yourself at the next 5 to 10 years?
I definitely see myself owning my own business, and that's what I'm in the process of doing now. Just trying to start my own business and working for myself. I don't want to have to answer to anybody. You know what I mean? I want to have my own and call it my own and make it my own. You know what I mean?
Now, is it a family type of business where it's you and your girl, or are you just kind of starting this journey on your own?
Yeah, I'm starting it on my own.
Okay, definitely.
I had like I said, put some money to the side, so now I got enough to where I can actually start this and want to try and get that going. All
right. You able to fill us in, or are you kind of keeping it on the down low?
Keep it on the down low for right now. I'm gonna keep it on the down low.
But whenever he get it popping, y'all make sure y'all.
I'll be hiring.
Definitely. Now I'd like to ask everybody this, because y'all know this is a men's mental health program. Why is mental health important to you as a man?
Man, because without that, man, you can't do nothing in life, man. You definitely have to have this right and be thinking at all times, you know what I mean? Especially in this, like, life has changed, bro. Like, it's not the same as when we were younger, you know what I mean? So definitely got to have your mental right and be able to, like I said, provide, pretty much anything you do in life. You gotta have this right at all times. And
is there any days where you just like kind of wake up, or you might be working or something, you just kind of get in your own head, or you struggle with that type of stuff? Or
there's times where I probably overthink a lot, you know what I mean? And because we're always worrying about what if, you know what I mean? And that's another thing that I probably should be working on too. Like, not worrying about the what ifs, you know what I mean? Gotta leave it in God's hands sometimes, because you can only control what you can control.
Oh, definitely, man. The Bible says, come to him all who are weary and tired, and you'll find rest. So that definitely is a must. Now, I know you say you kind of overthink some things. And when it comes to the overthinking part, is it just because you feel like at that time you could be doing more, or is it just something that is too much on your plate right now?
It's a little bit of both, you know what I mean? It's I could be doing more to help my situation, and also it's just wanting to be out of a situation as well, though, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit of both.
Definitely. And I understand that. And like I said, that's why this show is important, because like anybody out there right now, like I said, this is Josh. he's gone through some different times in his lifestyle in high school, obviously the knucklehead stage, and then growing up into being a father and incorporating some of that stuff in his life that his pops taught him, and teaching that stuff to his daughter. And obviously, like we said, there's a younger generation out here, and we're clearly in our 30s, and we're out here trying to set the example, not only just for our kids, but for the other people's kids out here as well. And then you sometimes even have to set the example for other men out here, because there are plenty of men out here that are struggling. They don't like to let anybody know anything, and you have that era where some dudes, you don't want to look soft to other guys. I had a gentleman on the last show. He was saying that he does therapy. Now, is that something that you would do, or how do you self-medicate?
At this point in my life, probably not really. Only because I don't really have a reason why, but I just feel like I can cope with everything that I'm dealing with. Now, if it ever got to a point where I'm just like, man, I'm down, what do I want to? Then I would probably seek out for help. But as of right now, I think I'm at a decent place. I'm not perfect, but I'm at a decent place.
No, I feel that. Well, and what would be some things that you do to kind of decompress yourself?
And one thing is always go back to ball. You know what I mean? Always go back to ball, working out, and just getting outdoors with the kids. You know what I mean? Just get my mind away from everything. Just because when I'm with them, that's my focus right there.
Definitely.
So just try to get your mind away from things.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, it is important. If you guys are out there listening, it's always important to find a way to decompose. Like you said, whether you're out there picking up the basketball, just going for a walk, or even jumping on the bike and just riding around. If you got kids out there, spend time with your kids. That's like the main focus, your main priority. And Welcome Home Dad, like I said, we just like to bring all different types of walks of life on here, and just let you guys know this is a safe place. All are welcome here. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in or tuning in today for the first time. I appreciate you guys. This is Josh Chatman. Josh, I know you said you got some things on the wraps. Any social media that we can give a shout out to so the people know where to find you at?
You can find me at j.chatman24 on Instagram. And that's about it. I'm trying to get away from all the other
Yeah, you gotta stay away from the social media. I only had it just for y'all. Like I said, I don't really like social media like that either, and it's really not social if you think about it.
You're right.
But yeah, man, like I said, y'all know where to find them on the IG. I'll make sure we put that in the chat, or we'll put that on the video. If anybody would like to be a guest on Welcome Home Dad, make sure you hit me up on the email. That's going to be welcomehomedad1989@gmail. Once again, that's welcomehomedad1989@gmail. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's going to be welcome_dad. Scratch that, welcome_home_dad. Sorry about all the underscores, y'all, but that's all I had. And make sure, if you'd like for me to read any emails or any letters that you guys send me, trust me, I will not share your name if you don't want that, but we definitely want to make sure we're making sure every dad is heard. Once again, this is Terrence. Josh, we out.